What is up, guys? Wraith here, Great Bearded Gaming, and we are back after the long holiday break. I hope that everybody had a great one, whatever it is you celebrate. Even if you just stayed at the house and chilled for a little while, I hope you got to enjoy that. We are back on our buddy Stink. We are in Warstilt's Woods, but we are just passing through this time. I am not going to try my luck on the Giants again. I think we've traded in enough lives there. I was actually, even on the way over here, I tried to mess around with a decent sized rhino, actually over in the over there, and he gave me all kinds of what for and trouble, and we actually ended up having a zone. So the region that just wore off was me sitting at the zone line for a while trying to get back some health and mana. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to just keep on buzzing right by the old giant fortress this time, and we are going for the tunnels on the other side. Now, I'm sure that there's other ways to get there, and I'm sure that there's people who have much better senses of direction than I do, but we are going to go the long way, the only way that I remember how to get there, which was, yeah, that guy would crush us anyway. Basically, we cross over here at the front of the giant fort, and there is another river, or well, a fork, I should say, of the river on the other side of the giant fort over here. So we're going to try to make sure that we steer clear. Got any roamers? We tend to do a pretty good job of hearing them coming with their big stompy feet. Like a soap. Yeah, he's yellow and he would curb stomp us anyway. We can't handle the little blue guys. We sure are not going to handle that guy very well. Okie dokie. So there's like the edge of the giant fort over there. So, like a thisserly direction, if I'm not mistaken, find the other fork of the river. And then we can follow that fork of the river. There we go. And then, somewhere right around in here, I believe, right around over here somewhere. It's been a minute. Somewhere around in here. Ow, ow, ow. Let's just fall off the little mountain and try to clobber ourselves. Basically, right around in here is there's a tunnel. And that tunnel will lead us to Lake of Ill Omen. I've been trying to keep my bearings, know that there's all kind of stuff around. Like I said, I know that there's, I don't remember exactly where it's at. It's been so long since I have done this. I'll tell you what, give me just a minute. So rather than you guys watching me fumble around and ow, 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 ow. Okie dokie. Now that we're done doing that, and I don't kill myself jumping off this little hill. Anyhoozle, give me just a minute. Let me find where my entrance is here, and we'll check back in right about the time that we're hitting the tunnel and running through it. We will be right back. Victory at last. Here we go. So here's our little tunnels. For the life of me, I can't remember what, if anything, is even in here. But we are just going to try to run off anything that we might come across. Like I said, it's been a long time. If I remember right, do that one. And I think we just gotta... No, wait, we don't go straight through that one. This way, I think. I think it was make double lefts in here, I believe. So, no. Okay, okay. So let's try this again. So we're back at the door. My awesome sense of direction. So here we go. So we go into this early direction. Curving a road. Little forks. You got left, right, straight. We're supposed to go left. Right there. Do we fight or do we just run around him? See what he is going to do. If he paths right out of our way, we'll be in good shape. If he paths right at us, we'll be in trouble. Alright, he's out of our way, so off we go. I'm pretty sure that all we need to really do here is just kind of hug the left wall, I believe, and it's going to spit us out. Comes like an open area in here first. Cross right through that. Mess with us. Try a might. Kind of sideways, just like so. Shoot across through here. Just stick on the left wall because there's going to be a cutback. There's our cutback. There we go. All right. So again, me and my just amazing sense of direction, but that should lead us to the lake of ill omen, Lagaso. So what I'm hoping for here is not that. Of course, it's got to be right there. But you know what? We're also right at the zone. Do this. Have ourselves a shaman battle. He's gonna nuke me. I'm gonna disease him. He is all kinds of different dotted. Yep, so are we. Because we were just to the first one. Didn't make it through that one. Alright. Oh, come on now. Boy, really gonna have to run away from this little blue guy? Are you kidding me with this? Oh, for crying out loud. Yep, we got to zone it. Give me a break. We cannot catch a break in combat, guys. It's like we didn't even get a lot of resist that time. We are just not doing the damage. So let's try to get all of the. Well, all right. So that one's wearing off. Get the disease off of us. Thankfully, we remembered to get our regen on before anything else happened. Clean off that. And med bag. I tell you what. Let's change this up. Grab a little frost strike action. Like so. Toe-to-toe with some nukes. We'll just go toe-to-toe and we'll nuke it. And it probably also wouldn't hurt if we actually remembered to buff ourselves up. So, go ahead and do this. Not like it's going to do a whole lot, but anything is better than nothing at all. And then we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of this. Give ourselves some more hit points. There's nothing we can do against the magic right now. We might actually throw on some resist buffs just to be irritating. But what I'll do is I will buff up. That guy is standing right there, and we're not going to be able to get around him. without not that one, without starting some stuff. We'll get buffed up, we'll met up, we'll go back and pick a fight, but I won't make you guys wait on me to sit here and regen. So we'll be back yet again in just a few minutes. Stick around, guys. Okie dokie, we are back. We are buffed all the way up. We have regen running, and we have a different goblin this time. Let's see what happens. I have a sneaky suspicion that there's more goblins in this tunnel than I'm thinking. Because the last time I was all the way through these tunnels, I also had invis. So I might be fighting off more of an adventure than I can chew here. Thankfully, we're still super duper close to the zone. If anything happens, we'll bounce out. And it's not a super long run through here. Big part of me is trying to decide if do we just, do we just train it? But then what do we do when we get to the other side? Because we will not have any safe place to go once we get to the other side. We'll literally be out in the middle of nowhere, and it'd be quite the long run to get all the way to Ferronia of I believe. So, the more I think about my idea here, the more I'm thinking this might not be the best one that I've had all night long. Apply everything. Probably get some mana rolling. Get some candy action. Of course, I guess the other, hey, get back here. Twerp. As I was going to say, I think the other, honestly, the other potential option is, do we just, oh, hello. Eh. Back out of the way, because he should stop right up there where he did last time. Naturally, you show up after we beat up your friend, but you stick around right there, buddy. And when this mana bar fills back up, we got something for you, pal. I got something for you this time. It's called a resistance buff. All right, but as I was saying, there is a possibility. I guess we could stay down here and do these guys. I'm not quite sure how great the experience would be, and it's going to be so hard to say because we have lost so much experience in our last couple outings. At this point, we're just seem impossibly away from leveling again. So we shall see. But we have all of our buffs on table. Let's get a little candy action to speed things up here. Again, we're actually in a super duper safe spot because we can just fall back right across that zone line right there. And nothing walks right up to the zone line from either side, so might potentially not be all that bad. And off to the races he goes. But we'll be full of mana basically when he gets back, and we'll kind of mess around with him. But basically, I guess the short and skinny of what we're leading to is really have to make a decision. Is are we, going to commit to? Well, that was quick. Must be multiples up there. Is are we going to commit to some of the areas in Kunark, or should we fall back to the old world a little bit and maybe get our feet back under ourselves a little bit? I mean, it has been a while since we've really done good adventuring. Like I said, we took a nice long vacation. Not necessarily from gaming in general, just, from some of the games, everything was going just really unstructured, just kind of goofing off, playing different stuff. So, we're full mana, we're good enough on the health, we got the region both. Let's go, let's start some trouble here. Have the plague. Oh, really? Root spell already wore off. It's already resisted something. Oh, now he's dispelling us. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? I can nuke you back. Nope, nope, wrong button. Oh, we're not having a glorious return here, boys and girls. Not having a glorious return here. We took out the other guy. Probably gonna resist. Probably break root. Just need to woosah. Alrighty then. Now that we're diseased yet again. Ugh. Apparently, I should have just jumped on another toon just to warm myself back up to the brutality that is P99. But you know, there's I think for right now, I mean that might actually be a pretty decent spot to just kind of call this one. Really, really have to commit at this point. Like, do we push through the tunnels and do we get to the Lake of Ill Omen and try our hand there? Of course, the problem, like I said, the only problem there will be is, you know, if we run through the tunnels, we'll end up having to run all the way to Feronia Vi just to lose aggro. There'll be no place close that will like us. We'll be able to go to. I think it's I think it's about even between Frontier Mountains and Feronia Vi as far as the distance, and I think running to Feronia is probably actually safer. Um, and then maybe striking out from there, but I'm also hard pressed because you know, we're bound in the over there. How often do we kind of want to make this run back and forth? We shall see. I'd love to hear from you guys down below. What do you guys think? Should we really press too far forward with this adventure? Should we fall back some? Should we fall back to the old world and maybe hit up somewhere else and see, you know, how the action goes there? But I think we're gonna call it tonight before I get too entirely frustrated with what's going on here. We'll figure it out. I'm in a nice safe spot. We'll stick around right here. But as always, guys, if you like what we are doing here, please don't forget, like, comment, maybe drop a subscribe down below. We do appreciate it. And I know we're in a new year, but not everything has changed just yet. So stay safe, stay distant. Hey, stay on EverQuest, man. It's a pretty good spot. Even if you have a bad night, it's better than a real night out there. Have a good night, guys.